Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the... set up. It's a first down play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Finds his man. It's Burks. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. We need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Movement at the second level of the defense now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Slides with the throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Cardinals will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And now the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Going to create outside the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Out of the gun now on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The back's got it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll try to run it with the option. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Made the defense look slow that time.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Cardinals will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trucks through the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Comes up with the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there?
know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough at first. It's fourth down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. And the Yellow Jackets will send their one team on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Is back out there on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Burks. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Burks. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And here comes a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this